These are the 5 supplements that I have seen effectively, especially if you use all 5 of these or at least a combo of these, that can truly replace your Adderall. Now, first thing, we need to understand what kind of supplements need to start replacing Adderall. And to understand that, we got to understand what is Adderall doing to the brain and throughout the body. How is it working effectively to helping with ADHD? So, of course, there is dopamine, which is then also broken down to norepinephrine and then to epinephrine. Now, the thing that Adderall does and all the other types of ADHD medications that are stimulant medications are going to, in theory, address by stimulating more release of dopamine and also norepinephrine. Now, the problem with this, it's only tackling one problem, which is just to stimulate dopamine and norepinephrine release. But what I've seen is that there's usually a deficiency in producing enough dopamine and a release of dopamine and norepinephrine. So the supplements that we need to first address, because towards the end, I'll talk about one big one that helps with all 5 of these supplements, so definitely stick around. But when it comes to the supplements, the first one that we need to start building and helping with dopamine is something has to do with L-Dopa, because L-Dopa is what helps make dopamine directly. And so the supplement that helps address this is mucuna prurins. So mucuna prurins has a bit of L-Dopa in it, so of course it's going to help make more dopamine in that way. But we're just getting started because you can't just use mucuna prurins by itself. It's not a good way to do that. That's not what I recommend. You want to be using either 3 or even all 5 of these stacks depending on your deficiencies. The next supplement that needs to be added to this stack also helps make dopamine, and that is tyrosine. But there is different types of tyrosines. And the one that I like using that uses this most effectively is N-acetyl L-tyrosine. This one's more easily absorbed and the body can utilize it more effectively and efficiently. If you don't want to have to write all these down and want to know the dosages and all the different supplements, then you can download my Ultimate ADHD Supplement Guide in the description below that goes over all that. Now, this next one is something that I think is critical. It isn't just addressing dopamine directly, but a very important excitatory neurotransmitter that stimulates dopamine. Remember we talked about there's 2 things that we need to address. We need to address about helping making dopamine and still stimulating dopamine to release it. And so this excitatory neurotransmitter is known as phenylethylamine. And so the supplement that supplies and helps build making phenylethylamine is DL-phenylalanine. And I get this question asked a lot is, why can't I just take L-phenylalanine or DL-phenylalanine? I like taking both because I find just it's the best, most effective, easily absorbed in using that. And so that's where this helps support not only phenylethylamine, but it also does help build things like tyrosine, which then helps support the dopamine process as well as stimulating it. So it helps build and also stimulate it at the same time. Now, as great as these supplements are, you might be fine, like, okay, I could just take these 3 and help start replacing the Adderall. However, there is a very important vitamin that helps with every single one of these steps. It's a very important ingredient that helps build and modulate these things. And so I would think it's very important, especially if you're deficient. In fact, about 60% of the people that I do test tends to be deficient in this area. And what that is vitamin B6. But not just vitamin B6, it's the activated form of vitamin B6, which is known as P5P. And that is used in every single one of these steps. So you better believe if you're deficient in this, if you don't add this to the stack, it's going to be very difficult to start replacing something like Adderall or other ADHD medications that you might be taking. Now, I will say this is for only educational purposes. You do need to talk to your doctor first. You don't just go and just start doing this stuff without talking to your prescribing doctor first, because it needs to be strategically done in order for this to work effectively. Now, this next supplement I think is very effective in helping a lot with this whole process, but it really does help improve the effectiveness of release and utilization and building and making dopamine and other different neurotransmitters. And the supplement is L-theanine. Not only is L-theanine helpful for dopamine, but it also increases brainwave activity. But what kind of brainwave activity? It helps improve alpha brainwaves. Now, why is that important? Because when you're having more alpha brainwave activity, that's puts you in a more relaxed, calm state of mind so that you can memorize things and concentrate and focus more So that's something with people with ADHD need, and that can start helping with replacing Adderall and other different ADHD medications. Now, like I was saying in the beginning, all these supplements are great, but if you don't fix this one thing, none of these supplements are going to truly effectively start replacing your Adderall or helping with your ADHD. But before I get to that point, if you don't want to have to write all these down and want to know the dosages and all the different supplements, then you can download my Ultimate ADHD Supplement Guide in the description below that goes over all that. Okay, so one of the things that becomes really sabotaging to people with ADHD, and even with making any of these supplements work, in a lot of cases, not even making their medications work as well. And that has to do with chronic stress. So when there is chronic stress that's affecting the brain, affecting the body, we hit these cortisol spikes, okay? And when that happens over time, our cortisol level can become insufficient and starts to plummet. And so when we have insufficient cortisol levels, this becomes a problem for dopamine being stimulated and released, because cortisol is also very important with the process with dopamine, with modulating, with also releasing it. Remember, releasing it is one of the big problems as well as making it. And so we're using all these supplements to make it, and if it's not being utilized and released, there's no point. It just builds up, and then we deal with a bigger problem where there's too much dopamine in the system and not being utilized, and then that causes other severe symptoms. And so what do we need to do in this case? So the thing that is really important to help improve cortisol levels has to do with the adrenals. The adrenals release cortisol. And so what you need to be implementing is some kind of adrenal desiccated or adrenal bovine, because this whole thing is going to help with this stack to making sure that it works effectively. Now, to truly making sure that any of these supplements, where you take 3 or all 6 of these different types of supplements, in order to know which ones you really need to be taking, you got to do more in-depth lab testing to see which ones are off, which ones do you need to be addressing. And there's also lots of other labs that can contribute with a lot of this stuff. So it's just one element. So you should watch this video next, where I go over the critical labs that every person with ADHD should be getting tested for. So watch this video next.